I'm Lilian Haak. I'm a single parent, 54 now. I studied to be a beautician and dance fitness instructor.
Goedendag, ik ben Braldt Haak. Ik ben senior beleidsadviseur bij de Nederlandse politie. I'm senior consultant for the Dutch police. I'm a former councilor in the municipality of Apeldoorn. And I have 4 sons. I am Braldt, I am Lilian, I am both. I traveled to Transgendria and I returned home. Transgendria, a very strange country in between men's land and women's land. If you want to pass from women's land to men's land, you have to go through this strange country. Only 0.5% of the people in the world have ever seen this country. The roads are incomplete and there is no travel guide to say where you are going. How to explain that someone is going on this journey? How do I say this feeling? That when I stand up every morning and I look in the mirror, I think, what a shame. It didn't spontaneously fall off last night. It's still there. How to express the feeling that I hated the fact that I didn't have breasts. How to express the feeling that I'm proud to be the father of 4 children, but I never was able to be pregnant. That is a part of the feeling that a transgender person is feeling. I was a very female man and I want to become more like a woman. When we were little, there was a game we played. I'm going on a trip and I take with me. It was very strange. We never played the game. I'm going on a trip and I'm leaving behind. On this journey, I have 1 suitcase, which I can take with me. What should I pack? And what do I leave behind? Men's clothes, I will stay behind. Women's clothes will be packed. Makeup? Yes. Razor blade? Yes, also. Earrings? Yes. Bracelet? Engagement ring. Do I take that with me? Can my girlfriend go on this journey with me? The more I take in my suitcase, the harder my travel will be. The more I stay anchored in the place where I started. Can someone accompany me on this very difficult journey filled with sadness? So, I wanted to become a woman. But what is a woman? Let's not ask Freud. But what is a woman? I had only an idea of what I thought should be the ideal woman. And I talked about it, and I talked about it with psychiatrists. And after half a year, I still didn't know the answer. And then I thought, let's do it. Let's experience it. No hormones, no doctors, no medical changes. Just do it. So, I went to work in a beautiful dress, on 8-centimeter high heels, with makeup, which was wrong, as my colleagues pointed out to me. And yes, I experienced a lot. I learned more in 1 week than 6 weeks with a psychiatrist. 8-centimeter heels, after a day, you want to kick them in the corner. And a bra, if you don't take the right fitting, like now, at the end of the day, it's not funny. But you learn also other things. Other things that you learn is in the same group of men. Now I was with the
person with a dress. And who was asked to bring the coffee? The same person. I was still the same person. But they look at me to bring the coffee. And yes, it is true. Sometimes when you talk to men, you have to point them out that your eyes are a little bit higher. So I experienced a lot about what it is to be a woman. And after about half a year, I felt that it didn't fit. My body and my presentation didn't fit. So I asked colleagues, did you stop with birth control pills? Can I have your last bits so I can take the pill? Hormones, hormones, give me hormones. I want that female body, and I want it now. Luckily, I went to the doctor, which gave me the right hormones. And then, it is so strange. 50 years old, and you're going into puberty. You're again an adolescent. Emotional feelings you didn't have 1 month ago, you're having now. Bambi's mother is dead. Cry, cry, cry. All kinds of feelings, you're overwhelmed. And you're just like a young kid trying to learn things. The only difference is, when we were 12 into our puberty, we could experiment with hair color or with makeup. But now there were hundreds of eyes looking at me, judging me, telling me that 12-centimeter heels were not suited for office. And that purple eyeshadow was not such a good idea. Try to go to puberty and being judged, especially by other women. That's another thing that I noticed. Women can be more judgmental to each other than men are. But still, I wanted to experience it, and the hormones did their work. My body changed. And suddenly there she is, Lilian. It's very strange. 50 years ago, my parents gave me a name, and now I have to choose my own name. But who am I? Who is Lilian? Is she a homebody? Is she a slut? Which parts of my original male hobbies, ideas, fantasy do I take with me, and which are new? Your change also affects others, my children. They see a new person with some similar traits, but also with some differences. Hormones make me a different person, and I act differently. It is a lonely journey. Friendships are lost. New friendships are difficult to find. People don't know how to relate to me. And so, Lilian blossoms and Braldt fades away. More changes between the ears than between the legs. Hormones change a lot in your body, but change also a lot in your mind. And while I feminize, shoulders back, breasts forward, and I look proudly and say, I am a woman. And so my whole transition went planned. And then something happens. While on a holiday, a man showed romantic interest in me. That was not planned. No, we don't do that. Hormones can change a lot, but it was not agreed that that should change. But the woman in me was flattered. I can be honest. I wanted to be a woman, I was proud, and then there is a man who is clearly interested in you. And yes, I'm a woman. They see me as a woman. So I accepted more and more, and where I started out as a female man with female hobbies, who want to become more female, I then realized I am a woman, but I'm still in a male body. So I changed my mind. But there is also a lot of sadness. Sadness of a son who can't cope with my change. Sadness of romantic love being lost. Hormones which change my body. I was driving on the highway, 130 kilometers an hour. I got a panic attack. I started hyperventilating. I felt lightheaded, dark spots in front of me. I managed to pull onto the emergency lane, called 112, and then within a half an hour, an ambulance came, and with flashing lights and sirens, I was driven out of Transgendria. I came home to my old house that I left 4 years ago, but it was no longer my home. I had changed. Nothing fit anymore. Everything was different. How to cope? How to continue? The euphoria of my new body, the euphoria of feeling a woman, was destroyed by the dysphoria of a goal not reached. How now to proceed? It is strange. A woman can choose to wear high heels or not, to wear makeup or not, to do a man's job or not, sometimes difficult. But if a man wants to wear makeup, high heels, or do a woman's job, which freedom do we have? I cannot go back to become Braldt. I cannot be Lilian. When I'm both, people ask me, should I address you as him, her? I say, whatever you like, because I will answer, or if I don't like you, I won't answer. So that's simple. So I traveled through Transgendria. I came back, and now I must decide. Will I return? Will I stay? Or will I travel on? Thank you.